What's up, YouTube? Kaos Darksol here, back for some more Pokemon Showdown. And today I'm going to do something a little different. Instead of just having a battle, today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually make a team. Now I got my UU team that I used in a video, and I got my RU team that I used in a video, but today I'm going to go ahead and make a new team, so just so you guys can see how I go about actually making something. Now, I haven't decided which tier that I want to do, but I think we're just going to go standard and say OU. So, I named it OU. I mean, obviously, I'll probably end up having more than one OU team, but for now, it's going to be OU. Now, the first thing I always do when making a team is try to find a Mega that I want to use. We have a few here. We also have a couple in BL. You know what? Let's use one of my top 3 Pokemon, Mega Heracross. Let's just go ahead and use Mega Heracross. We'll give him Moxie. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. Mega Heracross has a fairly easy move set to make. He gets Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, Pin Missile, I believe? It's not on here. Pin Missile, yes, okay. And then you can give him another... Oh, does he get Arm Thrust? Arm Thrust. Now, some people run close combat for... I think there might be a little bit more power to it. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll go with Arm Thrust. And we have the bulky Physical Sweeper set, which is, you know, attack, HP, and special defense. That sounds good. That sounds... Heracross isn't a fast Pokemon anyways, so we'll go ahead and go with that. So now we want to get our next Pokemon. Now, what normally I would do is say... Well, what I'm going to do is take Heracross's main weakness, which is flying. So I need something that can take on flying types. Obviously, Electric could take on flying types, and Rock could also take on flying types. So let's see, we got Tyranitar here. Raikou's an Electric that could be used, and Diance's a Rock type. Let's go ahead and use Tyranitar though. Tyranitar sounds like a good Pokemon. Now we want this to be able to do damage. Obviously he's weak to fighting, so honestly Assault Vest would be okay, but we're gonna go ahead and try to find the Choppleberry. Choppleberry will reduce the effects of a super effective fighting type move. Now, he doesn't get Knockoff, which is what I was looking for. He does get Stealth Rock, so he can be my Stealth Rocker. Earthquake's good. Let's get him... I don't know why I'm going all the way down for Crunch. And because we do need a Rock-type move, we'll give him Stone Edge. And he's also a bulky Pokemon, which will... Gosh, okay. Which will bring me to my next point. 1, we have 2 physical Pokemon, and 2, we have 2 bulky Pokemon that have no speed investment. So we definitely want something speedy to help us out there. Now Raikou is kind of fast. I'm not sure if I want to use Raikou or not, though. We do have Thundurus as a usable Pokemon. I think I want to go ahead and use Starmie. We're going to go ahead and give it the choice specs, and Illuminate's useless. You don't want to have Illuminate. And Analytics pretty much useless on a Starmie because Starmie's going to go fast. So we're going to give it Scald, Ice Beam. I think it can learn Thunderbolts, and Shock. Fast specs, perfectly usable, perfectly good. So now we got 3 Pokemon. We have 2 Bulkymons, but they're not really like walls, and we got a special, I guess you can call it, kind of call it a special sweeper. We can, let's see, let's think. At this point, I want a fire Pokemon on my team, but there aren't very many fire types in the OU tier, or maybe even BL. We have Victini, but I don't want another Psychic type. At least not yet. And I know Talonflame is a popular choice, but we're not gonna use Talonflame. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use Gliscor, actually. We're gonna give him the Toxic Orb to use his ability Poison Heal, and he's got a fairly easy moveset to figure out. We're gonna give him Earthquake, Protect, Substitute, and Ice Fang. So he's going to be a physical wall. Now I don't know. I know we got Chansey as a special wall. Not a fan of Chansey. Let's see the special defenses here. Diancie, but that's Mega. Ferrothorn's not bad as special defense. Hoopa, oh, I don't want to use Hoopa Unbound. Not really a fan of Hoopa Unbound. I can use Latias. I don't have a Dragon type on my team. So let's go ahead and use Latias. Let's give it the Leftovers. The only thing it can have is Levitate. Give it Calm Mind. Let's see, what all is there? Recover to keep it alive. It's got to have at least one attacking move. I have a Dragon Pulse because I do have a Psychic attacking user. Maybe I can give it something like Toxic. Yeah, we'll give it Toxic, and then it'll be... Oh, it's physically defensive? Well, I think because its special defense is already high, that actually makes them kind of even. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon on the team. We need something else that can, like, come in and clean up. That can just, like, start taking out Pokemon easily once things are a little bit weakened. And... I actually should have put a little bit of thought into this before. I know I said I wanted a fire type, but obviously at this point, fire type is, yeah, Heatran, which is slow, and Talonflame, which I don't want to use, because that's, I mean, it's fire type, yes, but it's, you're going to be using a flying type move most of the time. And then you have Victini and Volcarona, which, yeah, Volcarona takes too much damage from spikes, and Victini is another psychic Pokemon on my team, making it weak to dark. Which, what resists, what resists dark? I'm not sure. I think fighting does. Huh. Didn't think this was going to be this difficult to pick out a Pokemon. You know what? I'm going to go down to UU. And this was on my UU team before. But it is the mascot, and I do have the good moveset for it. Dragon Claw, because I like Dragon Claw over Dragon... what am I thinking? I would rather use Dragon Claw over Outrage. We'll give him Earthquake, because Earthquake's always good. As long as we can get flying types out of the way, where you don't have to worry about being walled. Fire Fang, I know I gave it Fire Blast last time. I don't know. Let's think. He can get Rock Slide or Stone Edge. I'm not really a fan of Stone Edge, just because it does have that higher chance to miss. Let's give him Rock Slide, and let's give him... I'm gonna give him Fire Fang for the possible Steel types. And that's it, actually. That's the entire team. So it's kind of based on Mega Heracross. Well, I mean, not based on Mega Heracross. That's just my team building, my way of going through a team and figuring out what I should use. And I figured I'd just, before starting another showdown battle with a random team, figured I'd at least show you guys how I go about making a team. So we're going to go ahead and import it, save. It should be in my list right here as OU. And in the next video, which should go up within an hour, I would say, of this being initially uploaded, because I don't want to leave you guys a day with no video and just team building, I will use this OU team, try to put it to some good use, and I think instead of going to just... Here, I'll even change it right here. Instead of just looking for a battle, I'll go and do the ladder. So if I continue to win, I will face up against people better, and if I lose, well, then I'll face people that are more my skill level. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more of Pokemon Showdown, make sure to subscribe. And I think what I want to do, although this is the middle of the week that this is going to be uploaded, I kind of want to like take a tier, and on Monday, if I can, start with a team building for that tier, and then do some battles each day on the ladder for that tier, and then the next week start up a new tier or whatever, something like that. So just let me know what you'd like to see for Pokemon Showdown in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.